All right, welcome back. We are on the SS truck today, and I made some progress, and then we had to go backwards because I just didn't really like it. Sometimes it's okay to go backwards. Make sure you build something the way you really want it. Built Mike's way, remember that. All right, guys, let's get to it. We got this turbo system work on today, and fix one of our bumps in the roads, and let's get this thing hammered out. There might be one more part to this series, but the exhaust and hot side's gonna be done after this, after the next one. All right, here we go. We are getting started on the exit for the, actually that's an entrance for the passenger side into this manifold. So we're gonna get back at it this week and get this wrapped up. I wanna get this crossover pipe done and get our other blow-off valve in today, and we'll start welding hopefully tomorrow. As you can see, this is the entrance for the driver's side. We're gonna route a tube over here and not get too close to our drain plug. But we do gotta put a blow-off valve over here by the drive shaft. So we're gonna tuck all that up above that, and we're gonna get this crossover tube done and get the welding hopefully. Let's get to it. All right, we gotta get this tacked on before we can jump down there. Alright, here's our flex joint. Now we just gotta get over here to our other side, which we are getting pretty close. Okay. Alright, all the way back up there to our turbo manifold. Alright, I'm gonna cut it right there. I'm going to finish tacking this thing up. Nothing, you're not gonna miss anything glorious here. This isn't a lot of fun, but we're gonna get it out and ready for welding. All we got left is to get this wastegate V-band tacked on here, and once this is on, we can pull this all out and really start welding on it. So I'm gonna get this hung up here with a magnet and try to get this thing tacked in the car, and then we'll get the welding. Okay, there we go. We are gonna have to hollow that out in there, but not a big deal. So we're gonna get a few more tacks on this thing, like everywhere, and then we'll get going again. All right, I got my purge set up in, basically aluminum foil on the ends, cap it, turn it on, let it pre-flow for a little bit, and then helps a lot out with your tacking and your welding, so I'm told. So we're gonna give it a try here and get this thing really tacked in, and then we'll finish the last bit of the cutting on it. Alright, welcome back. We got another day on the cross tube. We didn't quite get it welded one day, so I gotta finish getting it welded, finish the V-bands, and drill out the wastegate area, and then we can slip it back on the truck and then move to the back of the turbo. claim to be a professional TIG welder by any means, guys. So, just gotta get out here and get it done. Okay, it's time to finish up this wastegate. This is the exit, but we want it to kick out so it doesn't ever go up under our tires, in case it spits oil or anything out. Alright, we've had a small technical dilemma. I messed up. So for this to exit out of the side over here, I completely screwed up to how I could get it over. Basically, I put the blow-off valve in the wrong spot. There's no way for me to get over here and snake this out right without this dragging or hitting the ground. This truck's gonna ride pretty low, so I really messed up on this one. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put the, I have the other blow-off valve over here. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put it over here. So I don't know, but that doesn't leave us a lot of room for much of anything. But I can get a nice clean exit right here, and then I can finish up my tube to exit in the same place. So I don't know, I'm about to figure it out. I really screwed this one up, so it's okay to go backwards. That's looking pretty good. Alright, I basically got the wastegate kind of balanced in between these two. And actually like a pretty good location. It's going to give me plenty of room to exit here and to come out. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that spot. Alright, this is round 2. So we got our gauge weight moved from this side over here to over here so we can actually route it out pretty nicely. So I'm going to put a few more tacks on this and get to it. All right, we're back on the crossover pipe from last week. We remade it, tucked it up tighter, got it wastegate pointing out in the right way. The wastegate actually points towards the front of the truck now, just for reference. I'll go show you guys a little picture later. But we're gonna get the welding. I'm almost out of gas. I'm gonna get to welding so I can run out of gas, and then I'm gonna go get more gas, and we're gonna come back and get to it. I wanna get this welded up, do the wastegate exhaust, and push the truck out because we need to get this place cleaned up. It's a disaster. I've been working on 2 things, and it's kind of driving me crazy. So I'm just working through it. I'm not going to be a big welder. Anyway, we're getting there. All right, we finally got the crossover tube back up here. We got 4 butt welds to do, and then we're gonna install it back in the truck and then finish up the last wastegate exit. All right, here we go. I just finished up the crossover pipe, And the new wire, I got smaller wire for dabbing when I was TIG welding. I got 040 and it made such a big difference. The welds came out a lot nicer. Again, it's really hard to get the camera to focus. I mean, it's not great by any means, but it's looking better. So now we're gonna get the crossover tube thrown back on, the wastegate exit for the passenger side, and then we gotta build the wastegate exit for the driver side. So let's get to it. Okay, as you can see, that's where we're gonna be shooting some flamage out. So this is a wastegate, so when we build too much pressure, it's gonna shoot it out of the exhaust. We're gonna have one on the other side, just like this. Yeah, let's keep going. We do have our wastegate moved, and now we can plumb it out. It come along the frame and out under the fender edge with no problems. All right, as you can see, we do have our wastegate plumbing on. We have our crossover tube done. So I think that's gonna do it for this week. Quite a bit of work. We have one more episode left on the exhaust side. I'll be welding up the exit for the exhaust that comes out of the fender. And we still gotta do another set of fabrication to get this out to the edge over here. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this week on the SS truck. Now that we finally got the crossover tube done, finalized again. It's okay to go backwards. We do have one more wastegate to plumb all the way out to the under the fender, but that's all we have time for this week. We got quite a bit done, so stick around. We'll be back on it soon, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. We have one more episode to wrap the exhaust completely up, and then we're gonna break away to something else. Thanks for watching.